Shalom and welcome. We are coming into week 6 of consolation and comfort. And in our Torah reading, we're going to read Parshat Tavo. And the Israelites are again told of the blessings that they'll receive in the promised land if they obey God's commandments, and the curses if they don't. Very similar to something that we read several weeks ago in the book of Leviticus. Tomorrow night, after Shabbat is over, many of us will be gathering together for Selichot services. And even though the high holiday season really starts at the beginning of the month of Elul, for many of us, Selichot really means, okay, it's crunch time, it's getting close to Rosh Hashanah. And that means that we're going to be spending time in synagogue and listening to some prayers that we don't hear all the time and that perhaps may be a little troubling. And we can compare the curses and the blessings that we're reading in the Torah reading to the Unatan Tokef prayer that's in our Musaf services on Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur. Unatan Tokef Kedushat Hayom. We're proclaiming the sanctity of the day when God judges not only all of humanity, but the entire world, the physical and natural world as well as people. And then we sing the part, B'Rosh Hashanah Yikatevun, Uv'yom Tzom Kippur Yechatemun. On Rosh Hashanah it is written, and on Yom Kippur it is sealed. And it continues, who shall live and who shall die, who by fire and who by water, who shall be tranquil and who shall be troubled, who shall be poor and who shall be rich, who shall be humbled and who exalted. And then we say, but repentance, prayer, and righteousness avert the severity of the decree. Uteshuva, utefila, utzedaka, ma'avirin et roa hagezera. I see this prayer as echoing the blessings and the curses in Tavo because they're cause and effect. If we follow the rules, things will go well, and if we don't, they won't. So the idea of natural and logical consequences or being rewarded for good behavior and punished for poor behavior is probably a concept that's pretty familiar to us. Now you may remember back in Bereshit, in Genesis, when Jacob wrestled with the angel and prevailed, his name was changed to Israel, Yisrael, meaning one who wrestled with God. So every year we wrestle with the Unatan Tokef. In the Hebrew, the melody is beautiful, but the English is scary. And if we take it at face value, it follows that if we live good lives, if we're kind to others, and if we follow God's commandments, that everything will be fine. And usually it is. Sometimes it isn't. Bad things happen to good people, and sometimes good things happen to bad people. The beginning of the Unatan Tokef prayer reminds us that life, in fact, is uncertain. Babies will be born, people will get sick or have a change in their life situation, people will die, people will live. We live in a random world, and we can't always control what happens in our world. But what we can control is how we respond and react to things that happen. Teshuvah, tefillah, and tzedakah may not or may change the course of events. But what they do is give us concrete tools to take responsibility for bringing good life and peace into the world. They help us to deal with what life throws us, and we are often thrown curveballs. Tavo's blessings and curses remind us of our partnership with God, and the Unatan Tokef, as well as Tavo, can help show us how to bring blessings into our lives. I wish you a Shabbat Shalom. May your Yamim Noraim, your days of awe, your high holy days, be blessed, and may we all be written in the book of life for peace and prosperity, blessings, health, and happiness.